We're back here at the NRA National Matches at Camp Perry in the NRA Trophy Room. I'm here with Mike Cray, the Director of Competitive Shooting for the NRA, and Mike has been kind enough to take us inside here to show a unique collection of trophies that only comes out during Camp Perry and a special summer edition, Camp Perry edition of Curator's Corner, if you will. Mike, we're starting with pistol phase. Tell us what we have here.
Well, we have a great diversity of trophies in pistol for the Pistol Championship, and it gives you an idea of the way that the trophies are constructed, how we get them. We start right here with the Illinois trophy. It's a big bronze trophy sculpture. Most of the sculpturing that we have is original art. Maybe 3 or 4 pieces are ever made, and so it's a very valuable piece. Now, this is a relatively new sculpture for us, and it was given to us by the State Association of Illinois, so it was very meaningful to us. We move along, and then you can see the next series of trophies are the silver trophies, and most of the collection at NRA is silver, and that's just the way it's been since the very beginning, starting with the Leach Cup and so forth. Many of them are made specifically for us. We have a number of them that were made by Tiffany's of New York.
Wow. And
one-of-a-kind trophies that we'll see some during the high power that are just immaculate. Some come from very reputable, noted silversmiths from around the world, Ireland, England, and so forth. And so you get a chance to see all of the silver trophies that we have.
It's amazing. The great thing about it is these have a dual significance to the shooters as for the competition, but also, as you mentioned, like there's different media being used here: sculpture, bronze, silver. I mean, these on their own right are incredible treasures. And then you add the value, the cachet of winning that trophy as a shooter. It's pretty amazing.
Well, this is a permanent collection for NRA, and so what we do is we have a trophy plaque that is done and given to the winner of the trophy, and so they have a commemoration of the trophy and photo on the plaque, and they get that as their trophy, and this stays in our possession.
Right. We want to let you know you're not going to be able to take the Leach Cup home.
No.
Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like to move down to the Army Reserve Trophy. This is a kind of trophy here that commemorates the 45 phase of our pistol competition. That's one of the main parts of our aggregate. But this was made by an individual that had the firearms, had it made specifically with notable firearms that were shot here at Camp Perry, and huge significance to not only the donor but also to the winner.
Wow, that's cool. So those are they were operating firearms.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we have a number of them throughout the display here.
Very cool. What's next?
Well, let's take a look. Some of the trophies represent historical features, and so you see the Gillard Trophy, Gillard Clark Trophy, and so it's a bronze again of colonial times. So we have history here depicted in many different ways.
It looks like he's either ready to shoot or ready to duel or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Very striking. Maybe not the best technically, but for the day it worked. Beautiful. All right, let's move on.
All right, we have more bronze. Our coming through the Rye Trophy is a good representation of our bronzes, as well as our Colt Trophy is really nice. Again, it's a silver piece, but it was handmade for us, and specifically by Colt for the trophy matches here. And as you can see, it has their main logo, the Colt on it, and so
that's beautiful.
Again, this goes to an Army team, and
once again,
we're highly sought after.
Working in so many different media, actual operating firearms to here, not only beautiful silver and artwork with the Colt, but engraving and everything.
Yeah,
wow.
fully engraved, and a lot of them have an area on the base that has an area for the winners' names. So many of these are so old now that we don't have any room for them anymore. So we keep them on plaques, separate plaques, and indicating the winners throughout the year. Then each one here has a description. I don't know if you've picked that up or not, but there's a description of every trophy and who's won it since its inception.
Wow.
So the Colt Trophy, you can see, goes back to 1927, and many of them are like that.
All right, so how are we going to wrap up the pistol phase here? What do you got?
I think one of the prettiest trophies that we have is the Winchester Trophy. Again, given to us by a huge supporter of the National Rifle Association and competitions. Winchester has always been a huge donor and supporter of NRA, and this is a beautiful representation of original bronze.
Yeah, it's a bronze of gentleman up on a horse.
Horse and rider.
Yeah.
Very similar to their logo, not quite, but
Wow.
but it's a beautifully done piece.
Wow, true artwork here. Wow, what a great start. I'm excited. So next week, we'll get into small bore.
Small bore.
All right, and that's right next to us. So we're gonna break it here, wrap up this Curator's Corner from Camp Perry. Mike and I will be back next week. Mike Cray, Director of Competitive Shooting, right here at Camp Perry for these special summer editions, Camp Perry editions of Curator's Corner. Thank you, Mike.
Really pleased to be here and pleased to get all this out so people can see it.